Hi Dresser Cuties, Wendy here. Today we're going to draw Yuni from Gacha Life. So let's get started. To draw this cute girl with bunny ears, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to come right here and draw a really big curve. So I'm going to start by right here and go all the way up and come down for these big anime eyes. Okay, so we kind of curve like that, and then come to the bottom right here, and I'm going to draw another curve, kind of ending about right there. So not all the way back, just a little bit. So then from there, we're going to use this point right here, and we're going to come in here and thicken this curve up all the way across. So this part right here is going to be a little bit sharper, and this part's going to be thicker, and so we're just going to come in here and shade this part in. Then come right here in this corner right here, and we're going to draw, continuing this curve, and bring in a lash. So it's just a thickened part right there at the end, little point. And then let's come in here, and we're going to draw oval inside. So come right here, and we're going to create this oval. Inside for the eye. Okay, so then you know what? I'm going to bring this in a tiny bit more. And then come to the ends right here. We're just going to draw like maybe 3 little end lashes at the bottom. Okay, so from there, let's draw the other eye now. So I'm going to use this as my guide that I have this point in. I'm going to come right across, say about that much. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So once again, a big tall arc, and I'm just going to use this as my guide to come in about right here. And do the same thing on the other side. And once again, thicken this part up. But before we do that, let's come to the bottom right here. So about right here. And we're going to connect it once again. So then come in here, and we're going to thicken this arc. And bring this out, and a point. There. So then once again, draw oval inside, so about right here. Okay, so then for the inside right here, I'm going to go very, very lightly to draw this line that's in here. So kind of towards a little bit in the center, but a little bit lower, we're going to create a circle. And then in this circle, right in the center, we're going to create a straight line through and cross hair. So about right here, go through that circle for Yuni's eyes. So same thing over here. So the circle's about in this area right here. And once again, create this crosshair through the circle, very lightly. And I'll show you towards the end of the video how I'm going to color it in. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. And then from there, oh, and then forgot her lashes right here. So 3 little curves right there at the bottom. Okay, so now that we have that in, let's come to where her eyes start. So about right here in this area, and I'm going to draw a curve going through the lash. And this is going to start her hair and her face. So same thing over here. So where her eyes are, come out about in this area. Bring this curve through. Then now, let's come back right here. I forgot, we should draw her mouth first. So about right here, I'm just gonna give her a sweet smile and cap it off. And then now we can draw her face. So now that we have these two curves in, we're going to create a curve coming right under here. So let's say about right here. Just going to drag a point across to approximately the same area on the other side. And we're going to start to create a curve. So let's bring this and connect it. There. Wide and very shallow, right? Okay, so then from there we can come up here and we're going to start to draw her bangs right over her eye. So using this as my guide, I'm going to come right over her eye and start with first strand. I'm going to go up, zigzag. So I'm basically drawing 4 strands with the center right here, and we're still curving across her face. So about right there, another curve. I'll bring this one higher, come in, and then once again continue the curve downwards now, and go up and back to your point. And then let's come right here, and the reason this one's shorter is because right in this area I'm going to create this oval. And I think these are supposed to be eyebrows, right? Please correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. But there's these 2 ovals right here in her hair, and then I come back up here. Let's just finish off her bangs. So just bring in 2 curves at the top, and I'm just going to continue this through for some detail. Okay, so we have her bangs in. Now let's draw the 2 strands of hair on her side. So bring this down, and I'm going to come about right here since it's easier for my hand to come down, and I'm going to draw this strand of hair. So same exact thing over here. I'm going to bring it over. Don't come in too much because we still have her body right here. So just approximately about right there. And then once again, same thing. And connect. From there, I'm going to come to the top and draw the top of her head. So just this round curve. So I'm just going to come to the center, say about right here. I'm just going to give myself a point. And from that point, I know that's my highest. So I'm going to come about right here where this strand ends. And I'm going to create this curve. It comes up. So whatever is easier for your hand. If it's easier for you to go this way or to start from up here and down, it's all up to you. Whatever is easier for your hand. But we just want to create this curve that comes around. And I'm going to bring it out. And we're going to pass right there. Now that we have that in, let's come and bring this down more. So we're going to start to flare her hair out about right there. So it's coming about right here. So let's flare this out. And then we're going to create this beautiful, lush strand of hair. So I'm just going to bring this in. And then another curve. There. So we're just creating this angle. That's our goal. So same thing over here. And thank you, cuties, for helping me vote on my community page to see which Gacha Life character you wanted. And it was hands down, you guys wanted Yuni. So hopefully you love her, how I drew her. So right here, once again, go up and then another strand. Okay, so then now let's draw her ears before I forget. We're gonna stick them up right here, so about right here, I'll just start. Just gonna go up all the way, and then towards the tip right here, just kind of round it off and bring it right back in with a slight curve. And I'm gonna come in here and draw the inside. So I'm just gonna follow on outside. Okay, there. And then this side is going to be flopping down, so approximately about right here. I'm just going to start and go up. So let's see here. Go up, and then about right here, we'll start to bend it down. And then right here, about in this area, I'm just going to connect it with a curve. And let's come in here and draw another curve to complete the ear, and then here we're going to add another curve and another one right here. Okay, so now we have one ear that's floppy. And then that is pretty much it for her head. So now let's draw her body. So right in the center, we're going to give her a tiny little neck. Right in the center. And then from there, I'm going to, if you're using a pencil, give her her shoulders. But because she has this huge bow right here, I'm just going to start with the bow first. So I'm just going to eyeball, let's say about right here, I'm going to draw a circle for the center of the bow. And I'm going to bring this bow pretty high up right here. And I'm going to draw the loops of my bow. So same thing on the other side. And we're going to just come in here with a curve for some detail. And then the tail of our bow, just going to tuck it in right here. Okay, so then whatever space you have left, you can add a little curve coming out. And for some detail, I think she still has some color right here. So I'm just going to add two curves right there. And then a curve right here. And so then we're going to imagine her shoulders. So her armpits would be about right here and would be coming out this angle. So in this area, I'm going to create an angle line. So about right there. Bring this down a little bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and connect it with a curve. And then right here, I'm going to add another curve for the waistband for her skirt. And then let's bring this out. So right in this corner, we're going to bring out a poof for her skirt. About right there. And then I'm going to just go ahead and connect it all the way across. Okay, so then now we can go ahead and draw her legs. So right in the center, I'm going to give myself 2 points. And with these 2 points, I'm going to start to angle it down. And I'll work on this leg first. So right there. And I'm going to angle it in a little bit. So I'm just remembering the center. I'm not going to go past the center. And about right here, I'm going to curve in and come out. Continue this, flare it out a little bit, and connect. And then right at the bottom right here, just draw a curve for her shoes. So same thing on this side. Right there. There, got her feet in. Okay, so then now for her arms. So imagine her shoulders right here. So about right here, we're gonna poof out a sleeve. She has these poofy sleeves. So about right there. Bring it in. Give it a little cuff area. And then I'm gonna just tuck her hand right towards her sides and then just curve it in, just to simplify it. So same exact thing on the other side. So about right here, poof it out. So about right there, we're going to end it, connect it, the little cuff area, and once again her arms. So coming out, and same area on the other side, and in. Okay, so finally, and then now we can go ahead and finish the rest of her hair. So we're just going to tuck in this area right here, continuing this slope to curves. So the same thing over here. And oh, you know what? I'm going to add a heart right here to make her my Draw So Cute Yuni from Gacha Life. And that is pretty much it for the drawing part of Yuni here. So now I'm going to go ahead and color in her eyes for you to see, and hopefully that will help you color this Yuni here as well. So that's pretty much it for Yuni's eyes. Hopefully I was able to help you figure out how to color it. The basic thing is just that there's these two different colors, and I went ahead and added an oval highlight in this area at the bottom just to give it more bling. And also right in this area right here, I added a very light purple just to give it some shadow right underneath this arc. Other than that, that is pretty much it. And so hopefully I was able to help you out, and you love how this drawing turned out. Thanks so much for watching, and if you loved it, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.